What's up, everybody? It is a beautiful, crisp, cold day here in Richmond, Virginia. It's finally feeling like winter. Temperatures are going down a little bit. It was cold this morning when I got up. So everything's good. Christmas is almost here, and everything is rolling along. I don't have a new unit to show you this week because I kind of blew myself out. Bought a couple of units and bought the big comic book unit, and that used up pretty much all my available cash on hand. So what I thought I would do today is just show you guys some of the really cool stuff that I found inside that comic book unit. There's a lot of cool things in there, and I want you guys to see some of the cooler pieces, and it gives you guys an idea kind of how this business makes money. I've had people come to me and say, how does this work? What are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. So hopefully this will explain a little bit of that and help you guys make sense of it all, make sense of how this business works, how this business makes money, how I make money, and how it kind of goes. All right, let's check it out. All right, so here's a few things that came out of the comic book unit. Now, this first one just has kind of a sentimental value. This is worth maybe about 20 bucks. X-Men number 4. This is like that Jim Lee era. All the characters, they always had their mouths open, and they were in some kind of like action sequence or something. These things were really popular in the 90s. I had tons of these when I was a kid. But still cool. I'm going to keep this one. This one's going to be mine. All right. Powers of X number 1 Kirby variant. So they had this marked at 79 bucks. I did a little research, and it does have quite a bit of value. It goes on eBay for about $100, $124. But if I send it off to the CGC and get it graded, and it comes back with a high grade, which I think it will because it's in very good condition, this is worth about 500 bucks. So, pretty sweet. All right, here's a couple of older things I found. I don't think these have tons of value, but they are in good shape. They are older. This one's 50 cents. Issue of Fantastic Four. I hate the Fantastic Four. Absolute worst group of heroes ever, but still cool. Cool art on the cover, but I hate the Fantastic Four so much. They're so lame. Stretchy Man and a guy made out of rocks. Flame Boy and Invisible Girl. Hard pass, bro. All right, DC House of Secrets number 20. That's really cool. Just cool artwork. It's in really good condition. They had it priced at 21 bucks. I haven't looked into it, but I do like it. Depending on what it's worth, and if I get my money back, I'd be tempted to keep this one just because it looks so sweet. Here's another one, DC House of Mystery. This one's 15 cents. Again, I haven't priced it, but it's in really good shape. I don't think this is a super popular title, but I don't know. So it's probably got some value. There's another one, House of Secrets. This is 25 cents. Again, very cool imagery on the front. Probably worth a couple of bucks. Let's see. They had this issue of Supergirl. I can't remember how much this one goes for, but it is a little on the higher end of what I'm finding on average, somewhere around 20, 25 bucks. Again, do the math, guys. Here's another issue of Supergirl. Might be the same one. Is it 33? Yeah, so Supergirl 33, just a different cover. Again, they had this one priced at 50. It wasn't going for that much, but it was going for around 20 bucks. Then I've got things like this. There were tons of these, like just for example, so these are 2 big packs. As you can see, there's multiple issues in here. These are Black Panther fine art prints. There's probably 7 or 8 books in each pack. Each of them are a different print. Some of these go for anywhere from $6 to $15 each. Some only go for $2, but still, if on average, if they're averaging somewhere in the realm of $8, that's pretty good. There were also a lot of issues like this. Now these are called Virgin covers. As you can see, these are probably issues of the X-Men. They've got Rogue on the cover. Really cool art, but there's nothing on them. You know, typically here you would see the title of the comic book and some more information. There'd be a barcode. These are Virgin prints. They don't have anything on them. You know, they're very artsy. They're cool, and there's tons of these in here. I haven't collected comics in so long, I wasn't super familiar with these. The Virgin prints are actually worth a fair amount of money. In fact, I just sold, and I wish I've already sent it off. I just sold an issue of X-Men out of this auction, out of this unit. Had a really cool image of Wolverine on the cover. It was a Virgin cover, very cool. I sold it for $30. So, and let's see. And then we have a lot of things like this. Sketch covers of DC. Seems like they did a lot of these. This is an issue of Batman. This is Batman 111. He had it priced at $20. I just sold an issue of Superman, same kind of deal, and it went for $25.99 plus shipping. Now I don't get to keep all that. eBay takes their cut. You know, I'm gonna have to pay taxes on it, of course. So anyway, but that just gives you an idea, kind of, you know, I'm going to get a decent amount of money for that one. You know, a decent amount of that $25. Then let's see. We got a couple of Neal Adams signatures. We got this one, the Rowdy and Beautiful Women sketchbook. This is really cool. I love Neal Adams. I had the pleasure of meeting Neal Adams at a comic book convention a few years ago. Was super nice. I bought a bunch of signed prints. My daughter was there. She was dressed up as Thor. He was really stoked on that. He gave her a copy of a Thor print that he did that was really sick. He signed that. He was signing everything. The problem with Neal Adams stuff is, especially towards the later years, that guy was always on the circuit. I feel like every comic book convention that was here, the big ones like GalaxyCon and stuff, he was always here. He was always doing signings. So it decreases the value, which is kind of sad, but still cool. I may end up just keeping these because I really like them. This is a Joker book, celebration of 75 years. That's really cool. Joker's a great character. Signed by Neal Adams. He did I've got a bunch of Neal Adams prints of Joker stuff that is awesome that he did. So these are just kind of cool. May keep them. If they have tons of value, maybe I'll sell them. I don't know. All right. Big trade paperback of X-Men. This thing is awesome. I mean, this thing is so cool. You know, trade paperbacks, for those that don't know, they take tons of comics, put them in a nice binding. You have a nice book. This is probably, this is volume 1. It's Chris Claremont, Jim Lee, and Mark Silvestri. So you're looking at like 90s era X-Men. Really cool. I was shocked at the value of this. This was at retail $125, and when I looked it up, it was going for more than that. The only issue with it, you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see, the cover is a little bit split. So it's going to take away from the value. Again, I haven't decided if I'm going to sell this one or not. If I make my money back, I make a good profit. I have a little stack of things. I know I've said I may keep this, so maybe it's not that little. I have a stack of things that I may end up keeping just for myself, because there is a lot of really cool stuff in this unit. Now, for the piece de resistance in this unit, I was real shocked at this one. I can't believe it was all there, but if you recall in the unit, I was kind of going through things. I was like, oh, this is signed, this is this, da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, I did a little research and found out. So, Death of Superman, Superman number 75. This was a big deal in the 90s, and Superman, whack hero. But anyway, Superman got his back broken. Oh, boo-hoo, Superman died. It was horrible. Everybody was upset, but this was a huge deal. This one, if you can see, it's signed by Jerry Siegel. And then I also noticed later on, if you can see down in the corner there, it's numbered 625 out of 1250. So that's cool, right? Inside the unit, there was this box. And you can't see this gold label. You won't be able to see it. I'll just read it real quick. This copy of Superman number 75 is presented by Dynamic Forces Inc. and is certified to be one of a limited series of 1,250 signed by creator Jerry Siegel. And it has some stuff on here. It's embossed and it has the number stamped on the box. So it's like looks like a big cigar box. It's nicely padded on the inside. The comic book goes in there. So I did a little research, tried to look it up. At first I couldn't find anything. I was like, this is crazy. Doesn't seem like, is this fake? What is this? And so finally I did the right search. I found one copy that had sold back in August for $599. So I'm not saying I'll get that much when I sell it. I don't have the certificate of authenticity, which kind of sucks. I really wish I had it, but I don't have it. I guess it fell out, I got lost, or whatever. Anyway, I have 2 of the 3 components. So if I don't get $600, okay, whatever. Maybe I'll get $400. So that just kind of lets you guys see. Like I said, inside that unit, there's about 4,000 comic books. So you can kind of see the average of the prices of what things are going for. Not everything's going to go for that much. I find a lot of kind of junk, some things that are probably not going to sell for that much. Probably hit up a comic book convention, sell them for $1, $2 a piece. The more you buy, the better deal I give you. I've had some local people hit me up. We'll see how that goes. You know, that may work out, it may not. We'll just kind of see how it goes. So also inside there, you may have seen, if you saw that video, there were tons of these Marvel Legends figures. There's probably, well, tons. There's about 12 of them. Most of them are in good shape. Some of them had more value than others. This one, this Cyclops, he's going to his new home today. He sold for $22.99 plus shipping. So not bad. Got this big set of Ninja Turtles, Eastman and Laird style. These are pretty sweet. They're all black and white because if you guys know, the original Ninja Turtles comics, which were not kids' comic books at all, they were for adults. So it's pretty crazy to see, but what they've become now. But these, black and white style, these are really cool. This set is actually going to its new home. I had it priced up on eBay for $69.99. Guy sent me an offer. I shot him a counter offer. We agreed at $65. So $65 for this guy. He's going to his new home today. So, and there's also some other action figures in there. Like I said, there's a bunch of them. They range. I've actually sold a few, but I didn't get a chance to get any images of them before I sent them out. So they're gone. They sold, I think I sold one for $12 and one for $17. So, like I said, things are going out slowly but surely. They're filtering out and more things are being added to my eBay. Check the link in the video description. And if you like, you can go check out my eBay store. There's always cool stuff in there. Great way to help me out. Support the business, support the channel. And speaking of supporting the channel, guys, if you haven't already, please go down there, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. Please, it really helps me out. I really appreciate it. I love making these videos. I've told everybody I can't believe I'm saying this. Anybody who knows me think I've had some kind of mental breakdown, but I am truly happy for the first time in a long time as far as my employment. So my life is crazy. This job is crazy, but I love what I'm doing. I love making these. I love showing you guys. I appreciate everybody who watches. I appreciate every single piece of feedback I've gotten. Guys, please keep it coming. I really appreciate it. I do listen, and I do want you to get something out of it. I want you to enjoy it because otherwise I'm just talking into the void, and really, who cares, right? So, now you see, there's a little bit of the comic book unit. Like I said, I wanted you guys to kind of see some of the cool stuff I found. There's more things to come. There's going to be a lot more to come. Like I said, hopefully buying a couple of units this week. And we'll have some awesome new videos going into the holidays. But guys, like I said, if you like the movement, If you like what I'm doing, please hit subscribe. Help me out. I really appreciate it. Any support is really appreciated. And thank you so much to everybody who's reached out, expressed an interest in what I'm doing. It really means a lot to me. All right? But guys, hey, listen, in the meantime, I want you to remember, you cannot make money buying storage units. All right? So don't do it. Seriously, guys, don't do it. You can't make money doing this business. It's going to fail. All right. Peace. I'll see you next video.